and geeks, keep it real, no doubt. From the couch to your screen with a word of mouth. Anime, movies, TV, we got the scoop. Join the review crew, come and be part of the loop.
Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com coverage of Summer Anime 2024. Justin here, and today we're going to be talking about the series premiere of the anime. The strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army was a human. Man, these titles are getting longer and longer and longer. What is with this manga and anime in these titles, man? It doesn't do good for the algorithm anyway. Episode 1 is entitled Ike, Commander of the Undying Brigade. You can catch this anime on Crunchyroll. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so without further ado, here we go. The Demon King's army continues to fight against humans. Ike, the leader of the Undying Brigade, is the grandson of the great magician Romberg. Despite being respected, Ike hides his human identity, fearing the disaster it will cause should it be known. This anime definitely has potential. It's very interesting. Ike is in this complicated situation where he is put in position of leading the demon army, and he's a human, and he's hiding that fact out of fear that things can go south very, very quickly if humans and demons discover that there's a human leading a demon army. It's not going to be good for both parties. I like this. I like episode 1. I thought episode 1 did a fairly enough job to establish at least the lore, at least the conflict between humans and demons. However, it does drop the ball when it comes to our main character of really explaining things. Really much what we get from him is that he is the grandson of Romberg, who we don't really know much about anyway. Hopefully down the line in the series, we get a little bit more characterization. But I felt that a lot of stuff wasn't really explained, like how he got his powers. I know he's a grandson of a magician, so I guess we as the audience have to assume that the grandfather taught him everything he knows. So I mean that's all we kind of really get from Ike, but we do get what Ike's motives are. Ike wants to bring peace between humans and demons and have them live in harmony regardless of their differences, and you see that in this particular town that he ends up saving and sparing someone in the human army. And this catches the eye of the demon lord and kind of wondering why Ike didn't really act like a demon. So I kind of like the confliction here of Ike. This is what I really liked about the episode, is this confliction is that he is leading the demon army, but his humanity does not allow him to kill, to really harm anyone. He wants peace. So you basically have this pacifist who's leading in a war. So I kind of like that kind of ironic conflict there, and I thought it did very well. We did get introduction to certain side characters, such as his maid, his support crew, and they're the typical, not this, I hate to say to use the word cliche, but they're the typical ally cliche. You have one maid, the maid who's just over energetic, and she discovers, well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but she discovers something about Ike, and now she's in servitude to Ike, and she's overprotective maid, or completely ditzy and oblivious. Then you have the other companion who's very sexual towards Ike. Like, it's the typical anime cliche that goes into harem territory, but not really a harm. But otherwise than that, I did like whatever action they did have. The use of the magic powers, I think that's where the anime really shined on the animation front. It looked visually, aesthetically pleasing, especially during the dark scenes. And I'm not talking dark like dark in tone, but I mean like in well lit scenes where it's dark and he's using his magic power, and it illuminates the way it looks. Is very aesthetically pleasing. So I did like the animation front. Voice acting, can't really complain on that. Voice acting was pretty good. For me, it's kind of hard to see if Japanese actors are overplaying it, overselling it, things of that nature, compared to English dub, where you can just go, and it's maybe because I don't understand Japanese. They could go, they kind of overacted there, or this deliveries here and there. But overall voice acting, I had no issues with music. I thought it was pretty good. Opening theme is pretty chilled. So definitely, I'm going to give this, because I'm going to review episode 2 because it dropped. So for right now, episode 1, I'm gonna give it a watch now. As you know, if you're new to the channel, Our reviews when it comes to the streaming services, go watch now, put it on your list or queue or skip it. I'm gonna give this one a watch now. Check out episode 1 for yourself. You know, we have the 3 otakus, anime lovers. We have the 3 episode rule. And according to that rule, I'm gonna say, you know what, give episode 1 a watch. You might like it. Let's see what happens at the 3rd episode, whether you continue or not. And I think I'm gonna do that from now on. I'll review 3 episodes and I'll let everyone know if I'm going to continue on with the series or not. And then that's when we'll get the definitive skip it. So for right now, episode 1, give it a watch now. Check this one out. This is Justin from otakusgeeks.com. This has been our review of The Strongest Magician and the Demon Lord's Army Was a Human. Comment below, let me know what you thought about episode 1, Ike, Commander of the Undying Brigade. And if you like what we do here, don't forget to browse our website. If you're watching this from otakusgeeks.com, check out our Tribeca Film Festival coverage. We have Anime NYC coming up next month in August. UWL is coming back this month. Our weekly WWE 2K Universe Mode show, fully original characters, original production, voiceover, everything. So definitely support that. And we have Top 10 coming back. I'm working on Essential Manga, Essential Animes coming back. So keep it locked. A lot of content coming here to the channel and to the website. Later days. Catch you on the next one. As always, peace, love, and happiness.